So we just finished building the Megabloks forward onto Dawn, and I'm just going to go over a few things with you. It's a beautiful kit. We did have some problems with it, and I just want to discuss those. And I just want to tell you about a few things that we had problems with this. Other than that, it's a nice kit. It's over about 2.5 feet long. It's really neat. Comes in 4 boxes. It comes in 4 boxes. Inside the boxes, the bags are not really pre-sorted, but each box has its own parts list, sort of. One thing that I wish they had done with this was numbered the amount of plates or the quantity of this on these sheets, just so we could know. Although, you know, it is in the back of the book, the instruction book, which I have issues with, and I'll go over with in a few minutes. Just want to get a rear view of the ship there. And Mark. Okay, the manual. For being the first signature for Megabloks' first signature series kit, they have a blue bound manual. It's pretty big. Nice artwork and whatnot on the inside. As you start to build, I found this is where the manual lacks. As you can see, There's like 4 on this page. There's 4. As you can see on this page, there is 4. As you can see on this page, there's 4 stages of construction. It should have been broken down into either 1 or 2. Enlarge these pictures a little bit because they're very hard to see as to what goes where. The colors of the print on this book does not match the colors of the actual bricks, therefore making it very hard. There's some bricks in the back here. We get down to this here. We can't tell if it's a 2x1 plate flat on the top, a 2x1 plate that has little ridges, horizontal ridges on it, or a 2x1 plate that is perforated with little holes. Is it black or steel gray? This one here, I can't tell what plate it is. It's dark, so it is probably a black one to me, but there is some that are printed here that there's no such part in the color that's printed. It is the lighter of the colors, which would be the steel gray. So that's a downfall with that manual. I find that it has come a long way from the older Megabloks sets. However, a lot of improvement can be made in their manuals. Brick wise, it fits together beautifully. It's not like the old Megabloks. The old Megabloks used to fall apart and not stay together too well. This one is really tight tolerance. It does stay together very well. There are a few parts that want to fall off. Given the fact, it's not too bad though. That's only my main beef with this set is the manual. It was hard to follow. I've done a lot of big sets before. This being, of course, the first biggest Megabloks set. Of course, it is their biggest set. It was a challenge in the sense trying to read this manual. That was where a lot of the troubles I had came into it. And that's what we found was trying to read this manual and get the right parts, the right color parts to put in the right places. Other than that, it's a beautiful set. It's over 2 feet long. It weighs quite a bit. It's quite heavy. There's a lot of construction in it, a lot of detail. It is a beautiful set for its price. So it's highly recommended. As for the parts, yes, I was missing a few parts. And Megabloks is going to replace those missing parts for me at no charge, so that's great. Oddly enough, I have a few extra parts in the box that I didn't use. I'm not sure. Those are extra parts that I did not use in the box. So there are some extra parts. Unfortunately, they're not the parts that were missing. So I'm going to show you some of the detail now of the set itself. Just going along the side there is some decals in this set, so it is nothing printed on except the words "Forward on to Dawn" and the other plate, commemorative plate that we saw on the other side of it at the bottom of the stand. And there's some of the detail in between the front part there. Very detailed, top and the bottom on the inside. Now what I like about this set, it's unique in the way that it is a model, yet it's a playable model. And I think they incorporated that into this on purpose. And okay, so as you can see, this is like a docking bay here where a ship would go in, and Master Chief himself would be just a little bit of a dot standing in that bay. However, inside, when you open up the top or take the top right off, you have a minifigure Master Chief. So this is where it becomes playable. So we can take that all off, and of course we also have, and of course there is also, there's also Cortana, which lights up. Who lights up? And there's a cryo bay there. And the other side that you can't see is on the back side, like right down here inside. It's the same as that inside section in the back there. I'll keep moving right along. That's hard to see because it's very dark, but it's like all three sides there is weapons rack. All kinds of guns, ammos, grenades. Yeah, you can't get that, it's really dark there. And all these top side pieces do lift up, so you can see construction underneath. And it also, that like it comes off, except the front three here, they just come up, but they don't come off because they're just stuck on solid, because there's nothing really to get inside at, because it is the front. And there's no inside to it, it's just kind of hollow there. So the playable part is over a good foot long inside there. Now I want to show you where it splits apart. It splits apart right there in the center. And I'm going to have to put the I'm going to have to show you now. These little hoses in here actually connect to the outside after it's split apart. You can't rejoin it with the hoses on, so you have to take them off, but I'll show you now. Okay, so we have to remove a couple little flat plates that keep it together, just from separating as we're moving it for transport. So it just slides apart here, like so. We've got two pins, two plates, pins. They go through there. There's two pins here next to them that also fit into holes. And that keeps it steady there, along with the two plates across the top. So, and actually, I forgot to put this piece on. This piece has to go on here. I took it off yesterday for a moment. It's like the bridge in between and the door. And it folds up while it's together. Okay. Then the two hoses, they just reconnect back on here, so that you can have it as a play set apart from the whole unit connected together. And is in the video game, when it splits apart, it's pretty detailed as well. I'll stick Master Chief out here on the edge. So there you go. That pretty much sums it up. A little review, overview on the Forward Onto Dawn by Megabloks. Just some of the weapons in that weapons bay. And until next time, if you can dream it, you can build it.